Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this one is coming in a little bit later than I wanted it to come out, but when I heard the news that Don West had sadly passed away, aged 59, born in the same year as my mother was born, strangely enough, I was admittedly quite saddened by this, and I was just as saddened when I heard of the sad death of Jay Briscoe. And it might come as some surprise to you, ladies and gentlemen, that I watched TNA from round about 2007 up to 2000, like mid 2009 was when I stopped watching TNA altogether. I loved it. It was a fantastic alternative to the WWE, and now we have so much access to so much information about when TNA first started in 2002 with Jeff and Jerry Jarrett, and a lot of the stories about, well, how Vince Russo was once again just basically trying to suck someone's dick for a job, and Jim Cornette absolutely knew this, and we all do, because you can't really trust a guy like Vince Russo, who couldn't give a shit about wrestling, full stop. Then there's of course Jeff Jarrett, what was it, his reign of terror, which was, he basically screwed over everybody. It's not like Triple H's reign of terror, where the only real three people who sort of lost out were RVD, Kane, and Booker T. Booker T probably lost out worse than any of them. But Jarrett just completely stopped guys like Styles, like the Monty, Ron the Truth Killings, AJ Styles many times, and more just fell by the wayside. And they presented Jarrett as like some stupid baby face, and then he would have served much better as a heel anyway. But it had to be said that there were some things about that just did not make sense. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, there's all of the original ECW team that was on board with TNA for the first couple of years, like New Jack, Sabu, the Sandman. Were Public Enemy at any point in TNA? I don't think they were. You got Team 3D, the Dudley Boys of Bully Ray and Devon. And then what about some of that you even got Spike Dudley, who came in like several years later, and there was that one infamous bit where he was nearly hung from a rafter. Yeah, that what were they thinking for? Let me watch that. And, well, to best illustrate some of this, including Kurt Angle's 10-year period with the company, I wanted to show you guys the best holy shit moments in TNA history, because by the title alone, that makes me imagine this is going to be like when I did my CZW reaction 2 years ago, and it was literally chaos from left, right, and center. People being hit with cinder blocks, went through about 10,000 sheets of glass, at least in this one. And if they do show clips of people like Abyss, for instance, they'll probably just show the worst they'll show with Abyss is probably, the time when Dustin Rhodes got hit with a barbed wire Christmas tree. Yeah, that was not a good time for Dustin. So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. And this one's for you, Don. And my condolences as well to Don West's family, Mike Tenay, who was an announcement partner for many years, and our thoughts and prayers are with Don West's friends and family during what I can still only imagine is a very difficult period. So let's do this. Well, I want to hear him talk some stuff up, you know what I mean? Oh, no. Oh, glass. Oh, no.
You can
On the next.
Oh, my God. Did you see that diamond cut him off? Did you
What?
see that?
I don't remember that.
Takes him right from there.
Diamond cutter on the Ultimate X.
Come on, guys, in the trap.
What?
Now sent to the...
Did this guy just do a Hurricane Rana on the top of like a rickety steel? Hang on a minute. That's from Turning Point. That was Randy Savage's last match, wasn't it? At Turning Point 2004. I think it's that one. But yeah, that was the... And that's what it's most famous for as well, is that literally you get... Oh god, the one that... Do you think you could... Oh man, I just wanted... In fact, I want to see the diamond cutter again.
Did you see that? Oh god!
Oh no! You can see, look at this! Oh my god!
Did you see that diamond cutter?
Oh man!
Did you see that diamond cutter?
Cam takes him right from there! We gotta see it!
Come on, guys, in the trap.
Look at that though. My god. And the table's on fire, and down goes Abyss.
To the flaming table, and Abyss is on fire. Self-destined. Oh my
Oh.
God, no! To land on.
Oh, it sounded like Daphne just went through the table in the worst possible way. So like, you sort of like meant to go through like one way, but you saw like an angle, so your head sort of like is catching like the edge of the table. I'm pretty sure that happened to like Spike Dudley when he was in the WWE back in like 2002 and something like that. In fact, actually, the more I think about it, yeah, it would have also been around about the time when they did the Knockouts, which was basically the women's division, and they had Awesome Kong and a Wars Against Gail Kim, Daphne, was it Alexis Love, I think, and the Beautiful People. You and Roxy, ODB. There were so many names that are just sort of like coming back after all this time, and it's a shame that a lot of them are retired or sort of like wrestling on like slightly borrowed time, like Mickey James, for instance. Don't. Oh.
Just got hit with the
Barbed wire on a chair.
The second that Abyss got to his feet.
Ooh.
Yes, Judas Messiah's ready with that shot. Then back up to his feet.
Chris Daniels.
No!
Oh.
Trademark Storm here.
Oh, is that Jeff Hardy?
Is all about. Oh God! He blew a fireball.
This is absolute. My gosh! What's he doing?
And of course, if you want to see real maniacs in the ring, Jeff Hardy. Oh God. I don't want to have to like navigate the minefield that is Jeff Hardy's lifestyle all throughout his wrestling career. Yeah. You ever remember that Metallica song, "My lifestyle determines my death style"? Well, it could have been much worse. It could have been someone else's death style, because I had to explain to a lot of, because when Sky News, they did a little thing on YouTube where they put in a community post about Jeff Hardy being arrested, and I had to explain to some, and I left in, it's like Victory Road 2011, only worse, and I had to spend literally 10 minutes writing out a full comment about everything about what that was about. Jeff Hardy came out either drunk or so out of his mind on drugs that Eric Bischoff had to come out, and literally they had to like change the match immediately, and so Sting would retain the championship while coming out with a gigantic scratch on the side of his neck, because Jeff Hardy must have stuck his fingers in, because Jesus, just oh God, yeah, exactly, and oh dear. And is that...
Moving him away!
Oh, was that Sax in there? Oh God, and Kurt's on top of a cage.
DDT!
You can see him. Oh, man! Goes right through both tables! Giving it a ball.
Uh-oh.
Cradle shot! He's got him set!
Oh.
Nice counter.
Here comes AJ.
AJ, though, coming in. Look at this. Takes the ball down.
And...
Just don't do it! The shoulder. AJ's going to meet him halfway. Going to try and kick him down.
AJ got up there so fast, and he's holding on. He's got, they both got flying down to the bottom.
You see the way AJ took it on the knees, too?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Styles.
Oh, Heather. Here comes the ring crew. And who's this guy? The ring crew is trying to save Earl. He's going, brother. Oh, God. The tag flew into the air.
Is AJ going to go for the clash? Going to take him up. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Go up the ramp. Here he goes.
Oh. I wonder if that's what Taz was also saying when he heard about this, when about Jeff Hardy's incident. Oh dear, let me guess. Taz comes in, and we still got halfway. We're only halfway through this. I reckon Taz is going to come in at least one more time and say that.
Oh, he slipped down. Look at Skipper. What is he
Oh
doing?
no!
He's standing on the top. Oh my God!
The momentum. Save it in Styles.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my David. You got to be kidding me.
You commit to climbing.
You have to, though. That's how you win the title.
This.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute.
I remember this.
No way.
Watch out.
Ready?
Watch out.
Wait a minute, Mike.
And the Tower of Doom.
Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, what a shot.
After the other.
Wow. Is that Generation B, the Young Bucks?
What? Oh, God. He's on the gas.
He's on the steel structure.
He's on the crazy.
He must be 50 feet above the ring.
Crazy. The table.
My God.
Oh.
This, and he was able to stop it. Oh, wow. He just bull rushed the bitch right into the barbed wire board. And look at the bitch, as you can see. That was a little snug.
Here we go. Take him up.
Oh, my God.
Look out.
And there they both go. Right through the table onto the ceiling.
And you had to see as well, AJ literally had to like leap. He didn't think he was going to make it to the table. And Cage just sort of came out slightly better, is the best way I can put this.
Freaking
Here, suicide.
Uh-huh.
Watch out, watch out.
And Christopher Daniels nearly died.
You can see blood on Steiner. What the world? Oh, my God.
Hey. God, look how high up. No! Way! Oh, my God.
Could he be? Could he be? The X Division title.
Shooting star.
On the roof of the cage. Samoa Joe's choking out Tomko.
Oh, no.
Right
Look at AJ.
Oh no.
AJ, look out.
Oh. I don't know what on earth Steiner was doing. He literally just stands there, and then as soon as they just he just. When would you see the big bad booty daddy ever do a fake take like that? What's going on, Scott?
Look out. Oh, my God.
Seriously, he doesn't even get touched.
Oh, my God.
Kurt Angle set him on top of everybody.
He just knocked him all the way from the top of the cage down to the floor.
That was freaking insane.
God damn it. And apparently there's meant to be like there's a 22-minute version as well. I would be interested to see that one because it's probably a lot longer. But yeah, you get like today, like, oh my God, and then you get Don West just says this.
That was freaking insane.
What was it saying? Is that very nearly blew my eardrums out. Oh, you know what? That's the best way to describe it, Don West. I absolutely agree with you. That was freaking insane. Oh, God. TNA in their first few years were like it was a barely more organized version of ECW, and they had the hexagonal ring, which it was just better. It just was so different, and so many of their signature matches, like a lot of their lockdown matches, including whatever the hell that Tower of Doom maneuver that they try to get Chris Harris to do, and of course the Ultimate X matches were literally just it's literally like watching an action movie inside a ring. I can't believe like Chris Daniels like didn't die from that plunge with suicide. And then I know there's like a couple of other things I'm pretty sure they'll probably include in the other one. Chief among which is what many people consider to be one of the best matches in AJ Styles' career, when he went up against, like say, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. No, it was Chris Sabin and Petey Williams for the X Division title in a triple threat in, was it Destination X? Or Final Destination or something like that. And there's one part where like I think Petey Williams jumps off the top rope. AJ is sort of like grabbing on, and he turns AJ inside out and falls like nearly 8 feet onto his back. And AJ still won the match. And was the new X Division champion. You know what? I also saw, just before we started this, the current Impact Wrestling, because it's called Impact now, the current roster, they all held a 10-bell salute for Don West. And again, it's been a very long time since I caught up on anything like Impact Wrestling, especially because I kind of haven't really seen a great deal. The fact that Bully Ray is still competing is a test is really, really, really interesting in my opinion. But I think it's only just because he did kind of break away and became a single star, and sadly Devon is retired as of this point. But also, do you think I should start watching Impact again? Because I heard Josh Alexander, who's their current champion, I heard that he's really, really good. He's the guy who has like the kind of like the Rick Steiner earmuffs, and he also has like very, very like reminiscent of RVD like attire. But maybe I should at least check out the second, like the extended Holy Shit version. So we'll make sure to continue doing that, because I think maybe that's what Don would probably wanted. And also to a testament to those who gave their bodies for this stuff. Being thrown onto flaming tables, on tables lined with tacks, getting smacked on the head with a guitar filled with tacks by Jeff Jarrett. So you knew you were going to be screwed one way or another. And damn. And so many of these guys are probably retired as well, like Raven and Abyss. I think, yeah, Rhino is technically still going because he has that like really cool like little tag team with Heath Slater. I'm glad Heath Slater actually has found something to cling on to, because they just did not really seem to give him anything to do apart from the one-man band gimmick, the 3MB gimmick, the I've Got Kids gimmick, and now he sort of like has his place with Rhino. So that's cool for Heath. I'm glad for that. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know if you thought this was as good as you remember, including Mike Tenay and the late great Don West. And I'll look forward to seeing all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.